Morning, everybody. We're almost to end our third week of social distancing. And yesterday was a rough day, as you saw on the video. But I figure tears are always cleansing. But I moved through it. I had lots of lotion on my hand yesterday, drank lots of water, talked to some good friends. And yeah, today's a better day. So one of the things that the students on campus have been working on is some things that we can do virtually, right? We're doing the social distancing, and so then how do our children have friends over? How do they keep up those relationships? And one of our teachers, Miss Kaylee, has been doing some research on how we can have virtual friendships. And so wanted to go through a couple of those ideas today. She's researched Caribou, which is free during the COVID-19 outbreak. So it's caribou.com/$. So children can look at books, they can draw pictures and play games together. They can also interact with their grandparents or other family members that way as well. So Caribou, CARIBU. The other one that she has looked at and done a little bit of playing around with is Messenger for Kids, right? So it's Facebook Messenger for Kids. It's just messengerkids.com/. And so just like adults use Messenger for Kids, it's not as it has some controls on it, right? And the parents set those controls, but that way the kids can talk back and forth on Facebook Messenger. They can call back and forth. And of course there's FaceTime, right? that those of you who are Apple users are probably already using. Y'all know probably about Zoom. And wouldn't it be amazing to be involved with Zoom right now? That was like, it got big very fast. And so just zoom.us/, and so you can set up a play date on Zoom, right, to have that happen. The one that I'm using right now with some of the children and with lots of friends is Marco Polo. It's an app that you can download. I love it because sometimes when I call people, it's a bad time, right? And Marco Polo, it's just a video that you send, and when they have time, they look at it and they can send one back, right? So there's no calling. It's just a matter of putting a face out there, putting ideas out there, and then being able to, when they have time to talk back. I know that yesterday I sent one to a friend and said, I'm having kind of a sad day today. And she responded last night and sent me the funniest video of one of her nephews. And she just said, this might help make your day better, right? And so it wasn't in the morning, you know, when I texted her, it was in the evening when she had time. That's what I love about Marco Polo for adults, but also obviously for kids. So here's some ideas that Kaylee's put together as far as what you can do when you are having a virtual play date. Play charades. Right? One person on this end is trying to figure out what the other person on the other end is doing as you're having a virtual play date. Play I Spy in opposite screens, right? And so those kids can look at the screen and try to figure out I spy something that, and give them a little virtual tour of what it is that you're spying. They can sing songs from movies, sing songs from the classroom, right? I know one of our favorite songs is A Peanut Sat, and it goes like this. A peanut sat on a railroad track, his heart was all aflutter. A choo-choo train came down the track, choo-choo peanut butter. So it's one of those songs that we use. Obviously, it's very funny, but it also helps us determine whether the children have an understanding of cause and effect, right? And so you put a peanut on the track, it's going to turn into peanut butter if it gets smashed, right? Sometimes it's hilarious because if they don't have cause and effect understanding, it can be pretty funny. And frankly, some of the kids just want to be funny sometimes, right? But we get all kinds of, you know, you put a blueberry, you get blueberry pancakes. You put a strawberry, you get a strawberry shake. And so it's a fun one to do. They could do that on a virtual play date. Have a fashion show, right? Do a little dramatic play dress up and have a fashion show, have a dance party. We love to have dance parties in the classroom after we're cleaned up. And so you could have a fashion show, have a dance party. You could draw in color, right? You could have even the same printout. Your parents printed out some coloring sheets and you guys could talk about what you're doing and show the difference, right? This is what mine looks like. This is what mine looks like, right? From the same thing. So lots of different ideas on virtual play dates. So if you would like to, Kaylee found some of these ideas on a website called chicagoparent.com. So there's 4 of them there, and then we've added in the ones that we use on a fairly regular basis. So virtual play dates it is. They're probably missing their friends. I know as adults, sometimes I'm missing my friends. So whatever we can do to provide that consistency and that mental outlet, right, to have friends in our life. Happy day. Make it a good one.